her she's coming in.
It's in Slack.
Yeah, I did tell her, but I think she didn't get it. Or anyway, I've sent it to her, so hopefully she'll get it now.
She'll get it now. Right. Okay. Let's share a.
Oh, she's in. Bridget's here.
All right.
Cool.
All right. Put me down in the corner there, so you don't want to see me. There you are. I better put the YouTubey thing on. I'm not sure whether we actually. I've pressed the YouTube stream, but whether it's YouTube streaming or not, I do not know. Let's have a look. Go live. Go live. Go live. Go live. Go live. Donkey, 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 donk. Go live. Let's see. Oh,
Yes, Steve. Yeah, it's good, Steve. You're live.
yeah. Well, hey, we are live. It lives. Oh, dear me. It's been a long, long day.
It has.
I haven't updated the NF. Oh, here we are. This is. Can you see my mouse, by the way?
Yeah. Yeah, all good.
Right. How are you doing, Paul? Are you on the good drugs? How's your back?
Plenty of painkillers.
But I might add that's not because of the streaming.
I don't know what I've done because my picture's black. I can't see anything. I don't know what I've done, but the picture, I can't see anything or anybody. It's just black. Shall I get out and try again? Shall I leave?
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
I know. Let me come out and start and get back in again. Don't block me out. That's what I was trying to make. That's what I meant.
Don't
get back in.
Yeah.
it's a chill back even in trading, so don't worry.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure the rest of the there's quite a few waiting for. There's quite a few people ping ponging in.
Okay, so, let me try. I'll come out and start.
Yeah, no worries. Trouble. Hi, guys. Oh, there's actually people on YouTube as well. Hi, guys. Right. Let's get going, I guess. I've just spotted myself in the camera. I should have had a shave. Never mind. Right. So we're in gold. We're in gold for an NFP. Just a recap for the guys that did NFP today. I'll just put NFP on. It was nearly a full day ATR spike. So there we are. There is. This was the point of entry here at 1:30. The market spiked nearly a full day ATR. And it's not quite reversed the full length now, but the trade that we did, as you know, needed a spike to the top side to come in. But you know, NFP is valid in both directions. But what we actually did, we used the NFP spike with non-farm payrolls coming in at 130K, momentarily giving that rah-rah to the American markets and strength to the dollar. And what happens to the strength of the dollar? Gold goes down. So we run straight over to gold, and we used that initial alleged strength in the dollar to buy the spike at the bottom on gold. So as you'll be able to see, wow, I should have cleaned the RAM on the machine. There was a spike. Boom, 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 boom. Here we are. There was a spike. The spike come down, and by the time I was talking and explaining it in the room, it had moved back up a little bit. But we bought it, and I bought it at a 2% trade. And as you can see, I'm on 1% now. I took that off. I'm now going to move my stop up to this previous swing low, and then I added on a 5-minute. It was a 5-minute bar. We're on 3-minute time frames. I was looking at a 5-minute bar closing above the 9 EMA, which is one of the trades that we do, of course. and I wanted to add to the trade. So I put another trade in with a 21 pip stop and under that swing lock. So we were doing this a little bit loose. And so we got less than 1% here. We've took over 1% profit again this afternoon, and I'm letting this run, which is already 1% up. So for the guys in the room that were doing the NFP as well, did any of you guys go in when we're doing this live? I know you did the NFP trade, Andy, but did you get in a gold? Did you do gold as well?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't do gold. I did it. I just traded it on euro. So when it spiked down, I went long from there.
I did gold.
You did gold.
I did.
I think you need to turn your mic up, Mrs. B.
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Yeah, I did gold, and I did gold, and I did some more gold this evening.
Right, okay. So what I'd like to say, like the targets today that we had, where is my, oh, by the way, I'm still the 15-minute bar. I haven't quite, I had to go out and do some shopping and bits and bobs. So I didn't quite finish the 15-minute bar, which is a 415 strategy, the updates on how to make it even move from 80% up to 90% probability by looking at all the different mechanisms and specific days when you can trade and all the stop conditions and what to avoid. But I will get that done. It will be ready for tomorrow, that's for sure. So what I did say, where's the daily edge? I think I might have retired it for the day because it's burnt into my brain since I wrote it at 6 o'clock this morning. But for those that don't get the daily edge or have not seen the daily edge, there we are. And that's start doing this at about 5:30 every morning. And it goes out around about 7 to 7:30. And I called 5079. I say I called it. I should check this before I go live, shouldn't I? But it's a real trading rooms. What the hell? Buy the dips, retarget 7059. We've done that. And the next target is, you can see here we've bounced off the BRN, big round number. And we're coming down again. I'm just going to take this out the way. I'm not going to lose any money on this top trade. We're getting a bit of a reversal. And we'll do this live. We will trade a 5-minute bar over the 9 EMA. That's what we're going to do. Or, depending on the size of the candle and the structure, we'll do a 5-minute fracker. So I've got the fractals turned off just at the moment. Let's just have a look at the pivots. Right, okay. You can see we're just breaking on the Camarilla breakout long here on gold. So from this, we've mullered the market this morning. We had some really good run-ups this morning. Really, oh, look at that. You can see here's a good point about pivots in the market. Look at that. Straight up on the nose on R3 and a big reversal off R3. But we traded this up this morning. The robots have been on. I'm just going to look at where we're timed out on IG. Right, I'll bear with me 1 minute. They've been absolutely in and out crazily. Let's just have a look on the history. Oh, that's interesting. We'll come back to that. I was saying to you guys on the NFP trade how we can trade the safe haven pairs, the Swissy and Japani. Oh, sorry, Swiss Japanese yen, Swiss franc Japanese yen, and we're going for a long trade, walking the dog, and that actually failed. Surprisingly, that actually failed. So we'll go and have a look. Remind me to look at Swiss yen, and that failed. The Aussie Japanese yen
Yeah, it did.
won, and the CAD yen won, but the Swissy Japanese yen actually still kept coming down. So we need to check that on the 4-hour EMA to see where we are with that. Gold bots checked out at 9:37. No, they didn't. I checked that out at 9:37, just now live. They cashed out at 18:55. Again, bot trading, full Monty 11:50, then 12:34. So they've been a bit quiet this afternoon. But so look at all the positions we're in. Oh, Nat Gas is up 54 points, which is quite nice. So we need to do a stop to entry on Nat Gas as well. So just a quick heads up of, best look at YouTube as anyone's talking. Right. Everyone's quiet, so that's okay. No one's saying a lot. So if you've got any questions for the guys on YouTube, we're here until 9 o'clock on the close, 9 o'clock UK time, which obviously different in America. It's the closing bell in America. We thought we'd just come on and see if we can give the market a little nudge in the right direction and make a few more rupees. So if you've got any questions on YouTube, give us a shout. We'll do the best to answer any questions at all. So quick recap, we've been up to the big round number and the market's reversed off that. We're in a phase wave 1 with a trend, pullback 2, phase 1 and pullback 2 again. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop this into the 15-minute, because do you still do the 15-minute fib or reversal, Andy?
Yeah, I do, Steve. Yes. I don't. At one point, I was just doing that and doing it only, but I found it wasn't enough for me because I just keep searching. But yeah, I do it. I do it all the time.
Yeah.
It's a good strategy.
Yeah, it works good. It works pretty good. So for the guys in the room, well, for Steve Paul, really, the what I've seen this before. So we'll do a fibbo on 15-minute. We'll take that up to the top there. And what we're looking for, Andy likes the 78.6. So what we trade is we look for a 78.6 Fibonacci retrace and trade in the equidistant from 78 to a 50% retrace, and the stop goes under that swing low. I'm quite happy personally to look at the market. If it goes past 61%, then I'm quite happy to do a rise trade on that one to catch that as well. I'm going to put the 78.6s in, and the actual targets, I'll just put a little risk reward one in there. So the targets, look, I better put the 50% in, so I'm not actually guessing. So there's 8, we call it 81. So what we're looking at is setting a long buy here. I'm not sure it's going to come down that far today, but that would be the buy and sell. Really, I'll put the numbers on so you can see them. Boom, 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 boom. Where's the numbers? Display the prices. Right, there we are. We'll display them so you can see those quite clearly, can you? I've got some big prices there. We'll run it out to the right so you can see that would be the actual 15-minute trade. Get rid of the Fibonacci retrace. Where's my... There we are. Get rid of that. We'll drop it into the 5-minute, and then we can open that up and have a little look. There we are. So the market has been quite volatile. So this is the 50% retrace level. This is a 6. I'll just get rid of that old target. We've hit the old target. Doesn't matter. That's gone. The next target is, of course, they're all BRNs or reversals, but we did a front run on a 4-hour, last 4-hour peak, and then a BRN. Markets in gold, especially, if you remember this on gold, if you're new to gold trading, gold really respects, so the larger traders that can move the market trade to BRNs, and they're known as big round numbers. So you should be front running big round numbers. And where did that stop? That stopped within 1 point of 5,100. The next target, oh, where's my next target gone? Oh, there it is. It's a 4-hour 78.6 expansion. Then that's the next big Fibbo expansion in the market. So 51.98 should be what I wrote down. Where is it? 51.98. And then C-ball was located at 5085, which will act as, or it could act as some sort of support. It didn't act as any support whatsoever in there, and you can see actually it hasn't. So what you can do here, we're on 5 minutes. What we're looking for is a bar with a wick smaller than the body that closes above the 9 EMA. We are clearly from 5 minutes all the way through to 4 hours bullish. So we're just looking for reasons to get in long. Forget this. This is a trade from non-farm payroll. So we took half pro. We took 1% out of the market anyway. And I forget what the stop was. What was the stop? Was it 30 and 60 we were going for? I forget now. We've moved our stop. If we lose, we win money. If we crack it up, then we win another 2%. I don't think this is going to actually run up here. You can see we've got an hour and a half to go. The average true range is round about 31 pips. So we could see around about 30 to 40 pip target being hit before the close. So that could be quite nice. But we'll see. We'll do this live. So the next 5 minute bar could be the bar. What timeline is this on? Right. If you're talking about gold, we're on 5 minutes. 5 minutes at the moment. We're looking at a wee bit of scalping into the close. So just for people who are not really au fait with kind of the type of trading that we do intraday trading. Sometimes we do a little bit of swing trading, but mostly intraday trading, and we trade using the 4 hour and the 1 hour for direction, and we drop down into 15 minutes and down further into 5 minutes. We have a number of different strategies that we can apply and adapt for that. But if you're not sure on what time frames we're trading, if you look in here, you can see here that we are in the 5 minute time frame. So keep an eye here. There it is. If I draw it correctly, the time. Let's get the disappearing pen going. Just keep an eye up here, and then you'll be able to see what time frame we're actually trading. So we're in 5 minutes at the moment. We can zoom out and have a little look at what's going on. I just turn the trades off for the moment. It looks a little bit messy here, but we mark our charts up all the time. Quite interesting. This was marked this morning, but where the 200 EMA was residing at the 4 hours, and you can see the market's been pretty aggressive. It's moving up and moving up. I'll move that back up here. This here is the important levels on commodities and on Forex that we can trade. And these levels are really are respected for our professional traders, institutional traders. We've got the daily pivot here. We're quite clearly trading above the daily pivot. We've got Camarilla breakout short. We call it CBOS. Once the market is trading below CBOS, it tends to carry on going in the same direction as it broke, which is down. And if it's CBOL, if a market breaks up above CBOL, then the market generally continues in the same direction. And Camarilla breakout long is a R3 and an R4 and S4 pivot. If you want to go and investigate Camarilla levels, R3 and S3 are classic levels, and these are extremities of what you expect the market to actually trade to and from. So you can see the market's come up, bounced off R3 twice now, but we are above the daily pivot. We are pressing on R3, and we are coming up to a breakout level on CBOL. So that's just to give people a heads up of what all these pivots mean. Get into 15 minutes and then back down into 5. And then we can see where all the levels are. And let's try and expand this a little bit so we can really get a zoom in to these levels. The candles that you can see, we do not use normal candlesticks on trading. If I can get this flipping PRT to work properly. So I don't mean to run PRT down. PRT in its native form is very, very good. Attached to IG, it has problems now. Don't understand why. So we're in 5 minutes now. The market's bounced down to the 50% retrace here. And we've got Camarilla breakout long here. We'll take that off. It's looking a bit, yeah, that's a little bit clearer. But the thing with trading, we've got to be, the key for trading is being patient. So I'm going to save that. We've got 1 minute of life left in the market here, in the candle, in the next 5 minutes. You can see the countdown mechanism here. All these long legs, the market is just doesn't want to come down any further at the moment. Got all these rejection candles. What we're looking for is a nice green Icanashi candle with a wick shorter than the body. I'm going to take a break of that and go for a one-to-one risk reward. So a quick look on what's happened on silver. Not traded silver. It needed to get into some key levels. And the key levels today had to be break was 84.70. I mentioned this at 6 o'clock this morning. A retap, where are we? Silver. There we go. So we're looking at the market breaking 84.70 and looking at some retargeting. So we'll be looking at trading that tomorrow probably. It looks like it's getting a wiggle on. You can see where the 1 hour and if I can select that. Oh, what the heck's going on with PRT now? Select. There we go. Might be my mouse. We've got the 200 EMA and the 400 EMA quite clustered together. Market's already broken out of there and got this dip, but I'm not interested in that. Not today. Tomorrow probably. That'd be good. We've had a couple of trades. Nat Gas already hit full target through 61, and we took all the money on that, which is nice. High grade copper. Nat Gas is the one that we were looking at trading. So I'm going to put the trades on so we can see where they are. And we're 1% up precisely at the moment. I'm going to move stop to entry now. And we're going for some monster trades. We're looking at a 61.8 Fibonacci. It's not going to be a 61.8 Fibo because we broke this level. Let's have a recalculation on what that might be. Let's zoom out to 4 hour. Can we get is that the one? Yeah, sorry. Well, we can really ignore that to some degree because that's a response to NFP. But we'll put it in. just to be technically correct. We'll it's near enough, isn't it? 33.58. Just to be correct, we'll put there in 33.58. That'll be all right. So we're risking 60 pips, going for nearly 300. So that was pretty good. How many pips is that? 298. We'll call that 300. Why am I using a calculator to do that maths? It goes into it 5 times, doesn't it? So it's a 1 to 5 risk reward ratio. Get rid of that. So there's no one in, where Rory's not in, is he? So he's a nat gas trader. Aja's not in either. Right, so I won't talk about nat gas. We'll go back to gold, and then we're going to go on to the US indices. We're at 9 o'clock now, 8 o'clock now. So let's see if we can get into gold first. And it is coming down, isn't it? It's starting to come down a bit further. Well, you never know. We might get all these hesitations. We are trend positive. We're price action negative. The reason I'm saying negative, bearish, is in the room we use the 9 EMA as you know, for a determination of price action. If we are closing under the 9 EMA, not the wick, but the body close, then this is negative price action on a positive trend. So what we're waiting for in 5 minutes is the market to revert back to the trend. So we're looking for the market to start trading above this 9 EMA here. So we are looking for something to come up here. That's what we're actually looking for. Now, if the market comes down to here, 78.6 Fibon, then that's a 15-minute Fibonacci retrace opportunity, which is a pretty decent trade. I've not gone into the finite details. Have you done all the stats on the success rate, Andy, of a 78 retrace? You've fallen asleep. Andy's not around. He's gone for a brew, I think. Yeah, it's disappeared.
No, I'm back. Sorry, mate.
You're back.
Yeah, I was just working on something. I didn't hear what you said. Sorry, mate.
All right. Have you done the statistics on the trade?
What, on the fib
the success on the 15 Fibon?
Yeah, I have. I did create a spreadsheet on it. I would say it's about 75% successful.
Right. I had a look at it and it felt around about 70. So, but it's really good.
Yeah. So what the only real rules I need on it is like higher highs. So like on that current chart, that last high, I would want it to be a higher high than the previous high. That's it.
Yeah.
So if that was a higher high, that's it. It's all about keeping the trend and lining up your EMAs like your 200, your 20, on your higher time frames. I don't know if you remember, you wrote me a program that scanned the market. You wrote me a scanner, and it scans the market. And so if we've got the 4 hour, the 1 hour, and the 15-minute, all the EMAs lined up, fanning out nicely. It flags those pairs, and then I literally just look. I look at them. Some of them I just discount, but then I look at them, and if that had a higher high there, I would enter at 78.6, and I'd put a stop at about 107%, and I go for a 1-to-1.
Yeah. I'm not sure this is going to come all the way down there, but you just never know, do you? You just never know. We'll have that order in. So we're going to flick around a little bit and have a look at. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what I've done. I've got now. What I can I put this up? I've got. I've been harangued by good old YouTube. Let's see if I can get another. I'll show you. Where are we? Boom, 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 boom. Where am I? There we go. I'm put HARKO Day Trading up. HARKO Day Trading. HARKO Day Trading. Clickety click. There we go. So what I've got now is the ability. Oh, I don't have it because it's on my channel. Oh, I think that might be it. Memberships. You press the word join. No. What is membership? All right. Yeah. I've got, it says 0 members there. I've got 1 member. Basically, all it is, it's a loyalty badges and shout outs. If you want to support the channel, it's just the price of a cup of coffee a month. You join as a member, and I send emails out to members if they want to give me the email for some bits of freebies, and they get loyalty badges and member shout outs. I thought it's probably because I'm where is it? Maybe if I put one of this up, I'll stop it straight away. Ah, there it is. A join. There, you press there if you want to support the channel. If you like the live streams that we trade 2 and 3 times a week, you want to support the channel, you hit join. $3.99 a month, and I'm going to start giving some bits and bobs away to people as well. So I did that on Friday, and I don't know, on Saturday, I got my first member straight away. I don't know if Belinda's watching on from Spain. I don't know. She might be watching from Spain. So that was my first channel supporter. Exciting. So if you want to support the channel, hit the join button, and we'll have to think about what we can do rather than just badges and being able to come in the live streams. Might do a few private live streams and for people if they if we get a bit of the support. But yeah, I was quite excited that now we've got the membership opportunities. Don't know what to do with them, but we'll see. Oh yeah, yes, I'm watching. Yay. Oh, and she's got a little star. Thank you. Thanks for the support. Right, yeah. So yeah, that's my official first ever YouTube supporter. Yeah, great. Right, stop waffling. 5-minute bar, we're looking there. We looked at natural gas, we've gone stopped at entry, we've already made the money out of the other items. We just gone to the Forex because it's the 2 safe haven currencies that we're looking at. And this was it. Yeah, so zoom right out the 4 hour. What we're looking for, what we were looking for. We had 3 trades, 2 won, and 1's lost. We're looking for this market to come down and do a mean reversion off the 200 EMA. So we will effectively walking the dog, walking the 1 hour bar coming down. I think I had it up to hit. I forget what it was now. I got stopped out anyway. We got stopped out and lost. But what we're looking for was for this market. It does zigzag up and down on the 1 hour 200 EMA. But I was looking at the 4 hours. It's quite rare that in the trading room we don't usually use 4 hours. But in my ad hoc private trading, between member streams and things, if we can get a nice little pullback, then I'll have a go. And the thing that I use is this dipper, a dipper screener. These are AI screeners. They tell me where all the trades are, so I don't have to try and find them myself. And that's what Andy was talking about. What was that? What was that thing that I wrote for you? What was it called? Have I got it in that list? He's gone off again. I forget. Well, there's these scanners. We can scan for just about anything, and it all backs up strategies that we've got. What I was really doing on this one, I was looking for the market to pull back on the 4 hour, and you can quite clearly see there is no opportunities where the market is really pulled back, ready to trade for a mean reversion back to a 4 hour trend. We can do the same for a dippy short, and there's nothing there either. We can then pull back for 1 hour trading on a dippy short, and there's nothing at the moment there, or a dipper long, absolutely nothing there. We can revert back to 15-minute bar trading, and then we can look at what I would call a perfect storm, or a comprehensive view of 4 hour, 1 hour, and 5 minute. And that has come up straight away with a Brent crude bullish, and BTC was bearish right at that moment. So let's just have a quick look at BTC. BTC, where's Bitcoin gone? There we are. So we've been trading that with the robots. And Bitcoin's come up again, yeah, as bearish opportunity to trade. So let's run that back down into the right time frames, into 15 minutes. You can see the market's been having a wee bit of a pullback, and that's the opportunity to do the perfect storm. The market is very bearish. We've had a stochastic pullback. Markets pull back ready right to the top side, like it did here, to the top side, ready to drop on a possible next leg down. We are producing lower highs and lower lows. So this will be ready, 15-minute bar reversal to go back down this way, and it kind of finds the trades for you. If you want to have a little bit more, if you want the comprehensive one, if it's on a comprehensive list, you take the shot. Doesn't really get any better than that. You take the shot. But if you go down into the focus level, you can see how fast it is. It's 5 opportunities straight away, all bullish. So we've got crude, bullish. Wow, that's gone through and smashed the targets again today. So it's very nice. So yeah, market's coming back down and setting up ready for another long trade. Spot gold identified as getting ready for a reversal. Oh, we can see the robots are on. Scalper robot switched itself on, and it's having a go. So yeah, let's get into the 5 minutes, see what that looks like for ourselves. So here we are. While I'm talking, I'm not trading. Get rid of that one. Hasn't pulled back. That's a cancellation. 15. It's a 5 minute bar. In 4 minutes, this will be a perfect bar to now do a phase wave run to the top side. And what we were looking for, ideally, is a trade that which will comply within the next hour or so, but one that you can leave anywhere through 10 o'clock, because that's absolutely fine. Let's have a look in the hour. I think it was it run about 30 pips? If we're looking at the ATR, this is the unbalanced volume, showing you where the volume's coming in. Looks like the volume's starting, will do a switcheroo soon on the 1 hour, but we need this down to the 5. As just having a look and see what the average true range was. It's kind of running from 27 to 43. So that'll give us a nice little run. Let's have a look at where the volume is. This should be pretty bullish on 5 minutes. Let's have a quick look. Whoops. You can see the bears are fading away. Not getting a lot of interest really on the average true range. In other words, traders not getting behind this yet. But we're on a pullback on the stock. So that's ready in 2 minutes time. Will be a break of that 5 minute bar. It'll be let's get rid of this now. We don't need all this. We set it up. It didn't happen. We can take this off. Point to note, it bounced off the 61.8 Fibon. Regularly does. I'll get rid of this as well. Clean this chart up. So we can see the low is actually here because that was a higher low. So the swing low that we want to be using is here. Put the fractals on and have a little look. You see the fractal structure. There's a fractal setup here. So we're looking now, we've got a fractal breakout potential anywhere. And we've got, in 1 minute, we've got a 5 minute bar. So let's just go and have a look at that 5 minute bar. Let's just go and measure that 5 minute bar. Kind of 7.7 at the moment. We're down to 0.5 in the spread again. So that takes that to 8.1 plus 0.5 for the spread, and added 8.6. Let's just round that to 9 because we're going to take a slight break at the top side as well. So we're looking for a 9 and 9, which should be a pretty quick trade. 1 minute left. See, guys, forget this. This is the robot doing this trade. What I'm going to do now with my other trade is move this up below the previous swing low and trap some more money in there. And then we're going to, in 57 seconds time, we're going to trade. Let's double check that top. 8, 9. With 10, we now are going to need 10. Got to be dynamic and move with these 5 minute scalping trades. This is going to be like a fractal breakaway as well. Just going to put 2 in there, so now we do 2% on gold. And we could do this on a fractal breakaway as well, actually. We've got 24 seconds to go. And we'll do that on a frac breakaway. 89, 5089.
Order rejected.
Too flipping close. IG don't like it. Doesn't like that. We can smash that button in once there. Smash the button straight away when we get that execution. I wanted 88 point. I wanted 5089, but that's close enough. This is breaking a fractal here. So that's absolutely fine. Stops nicely under that swing low with a bit of wiggle room, so that's good. Yeah, so that's good. We have a top spike for the day, which is there. And that top is 5099, and we're going for 5098.8. So 0.2, and so that's 0.4. Let's see if we get a double tap here live. That would be nice. Just going to move this up to roughly the same. So this needs to be 30 to trap in 1%, and this is a 2% trade. So we've got a little bit of a small amount of insurance policy against this trade. This doesn't count. It's a robot. We let the robots just do the work for us. So we're now in the, we don't really, has anyone got any questions at why we went in and did that trade? Is everyone happy with the reason and rationale why we went in and did that trade? It's a 5-minute bar closing above the 9 EMA. It is very bullish. We've got higher lows. We are looking at a potential fractal breakout as well as a 5-minute bar. Let's take that fractals off so it doesn't look too messy. And we could revert there to a 15-minute bar. And then you can have a look. If you want to do 15-minute bar trading, just take the trades. Don't show the trades for this moment. So there you can see a nice 15-minute bar, absolutely clearly above the 9 EMA. In fact, it opened up above the 9 EMA, and that's a lovely 15-minute bar, nice flat bottom. On Heikenashis, the flat bottoms usually come in pairs, and if you get one flat bottom, it's usually followed by another green bar anywhere. So all these different things are looking good. We're above the 200 EMA. We've got the 926 cross, even at the 15 minutes. So it's kind of looking okay. But we are late into the afternoon. The best time to trade gold, of course, is in the UK time frame from 5 o'clock in the morning through till 7 o'clock. That is the perfect time to actually give the market a good hammering, and then from the opening bell as well. So you can see 8 o'clock in the morning, opening bell, market wallop straight up. And then early doors, you see a little lift. There's a bar there. I'm not saying we took that bar, but there's just an obvious bar there with a swing under the swing low there. Obviously, it was a 1 or 2 to 1. And then there's another one there. These aren't the ones we actually took. These are the ones that are available. And there's the other one, 1 to 1 there. So there's a 3 to 1. Easy peasy trading. The American session's okay. But you can see here, 4 o'clock with a nice run up as well. So you can see the early, well, I've got my, where's my counter? Where's my counter? I haven't done I haven't done the gold guide yet either, guys. So I've got to give you the context. So the personality for the gold. Let's just have a look. I've got my I'll show you this now. The gold. Where's the playbook? Did I do it in January? Or was it in the, yeah, oh, flipping out. The trading was in the January. I still haven't done this, have I? So if I can open this up, the graphic we've got, just to show people when this does open, why gold runs. So this is the rationale and reason why the best trading window for gold is. It's a handover from the Asia Pacific market, and it shows you all the different transitions that are here. You can have a little read of that. And I'm just going to find my clock. Where is it? My trading clock. And then now got me 6 pillars as well. And why? This is absolute gold dust for gold traders. You need to understand all this and why the market is so volatile in the Northern European session. And there's your golden, pardon the pun, the golden clock. Best times to trade gold. So best times, 5 o'clock till 10 o'clock in the morning, which is really kind of phase 1. Market starts running, but usually dies out round about 9:30. Then it's time to go and get your breakfast, go and walk the dog, do something more interesting. Then we have the overlap session, where London and the market runs. This is where there's more liquidity, where the markets have I've got lots of liquidity But if you are running the things that we run in the room, fractal breakouts and breakaways, we're looking for high volatility, looking for sharp movements. So this is the time, 5 o'clock till 10. Get a bit of time here. And then in the afternoon, we've got the US macro news, flies up and down all over the place. And then you can trade that. And often it works out pretty well. You can see here the London overlap. And then as the market closes in the around about 4:30 here, then the London session closes and the US session then runs, very similar to the Northern European session that runs. So full explainer on how this all works, so you really fully understand gold, time frames, when's the best time to trade it, and also the 6 pillars for driving gold. These are the key things that make gold actually move. And then there'll be all the correlations and everything in there. So I will definitely get that out, guys. I'm writing that 15-minute support guide so you can understand, give you a bit of help in background and context. And I'm also started writing the personality for the FTSE. So what I mean by personality for the FTSE is I've done the personality for gold. Not only do you have the tools and the strategies, you now know how gold reacts and what impacts gold. Doing that for the FTSE as well. The best times to trade. Why the best times? Why Monday is so good? Why the first of the month is so good? What does that mean for regulatory conditions? Why trade Wednesday afternoons when there's a divvy? Why trade Fridays when there's the end of the month and it is on a Friday, when it's the EOQ, when to trade that? When on the 3rd Friday of the month at 10:10, why is that so flipping good? All these things with expiry. I'm just looking, I've just run my AGI. Has it finished the analysis yet? You receive, right, okay. It's doing a very deep dive. I'm just going to ask it for a progress. You completed your research yet? Just for the guys outside of my room, watching from YouTube, we use lots of robots, lots of AI to help us trade, mainly help us find the trades so we don't have to. First run failed, completing the correlation matrices and synthesis first. I've started a full research again, and I'm doing my second run as confirmed, doing a pre-2020 versus post-2020 split. Yeah, London, New York session, weekday mean reversions and win rates. What I'm looking at here is, I'm just reading off the screen. This next piece of research that we've running is all about what are the best days to trade for an intraday trader and a swing trader, a weekly swing trader. And I've got it to map back 50 years, every single day for every single 15-minute bite for all the Northern European indices, for gold, silver, natural gas, WTI crude, all American indices. What's the best time statistically to run as far as trending is concerned from 15 minutes to 4 hours? What are the best mean reversions that happen on the day? What impact are and do the economic events? How has that happened from a statistical point of view over the past 50 years? Where is the statistical bias versus the macro transmission logic? So we can get an overlay on that. Look at cross-asset matrices. In other words, if the dollar goes up, then we immediately know what's going to happen. If the dollar's going up, then you know, cable and the Euro USD is going down because the Dixie is attached to the Euro USD 57%, and the cable is attached 13%. So you know that correlation there. The dollar goes up, we know gold goes down. All these different correlations in a matrix, so you can really get a taste, an understanding of not just being a trader putting a DAP, blindly applying a strategy. You got to know why you're applying it, what time of day, and what the impacts of you actually doing that. It's a lot more complicated than just putting a strategy on a piece of chart. You got to know why you're doing it. And as the markets are moving, I have all these AGI bots that are constantly watching and searching the markets. I have a number of different tools for pivots, doing assessments in the market of actually what's going on. We could run them. If anyone's interested in seeing them, shout out, and I can just press a button and we can get it to go and do a bit of research, you know, on all the FX, for instance. I can press a button and say, go away and tell me what's the best FX to trade now and why. And it'll go away and do that and tell me. And then I've got all these different things here to do the same thing as well. So these are all things that are live and running. So where are we at the moment? Market's a wee bit flat. We've got our position. We're about 3 points out of it at the moment. What you can see is they're all dynamic. They're constantly searching and searching for trades. That spot silver up 3.9% today. Wow. We could, if you like a little bit more leeway as a trader, in other words, you know, the tools in the box you've got, all different strategies that you've got. So you kind of want the market, you want the tools to deliver you a little selection of, you know, what is there to look at. So we could just do a simplified look. And that gives you 11 instantly. See how fast that search was? It is incredibly powerful and fast, these tools. So it tells you whether it's a bullish or bearish opportunity. You've got EU stocks, there's bullish, crude, Brent, Germany, gold, Euro USD. You can see it's dynamic, it's moving very, very quickly. The thing with this tool is it's live. So it's constantly monitoring on the fly of what's hot, what's not. Again, we can do bull bear scanner at a 926. There is nothing there. That's one of our strategies, and that just goes away and looks. Did I do something from? I'm just have a check to see what we did this morning. What I'm looking at is market reports, DocX, market, last modified, intraday report number 5, 6. What was it? 619. These are some of the raw data that comes out. So here we are. I'll put this across. This is the raw data that spits out core trades for the day. You know, looking at the FTSEs. So this was at 6:20 this morning. Tells me all the different trades to do and why. With all this is the code that I've wrote to go and search this for me every single morning. Present data. The two best. Well, we'll have a look at these. The two best things to trade today, as far as forex are concerned, from a macro and technical day trading point of view, and why. And then the rest of the key trades, which are labeled 1 through to 8 in hierarchy on to focus. So it just goes through every single one. And then these are all the references to double check that everything's okay. All this culminates into the back end data here, these here. So they're the core trades. And then I always we say what we're going to do today, and then I give history of what happened the previous day. So we keep a track record of what we say we're going to do and what we actually did do. And this, we've done a report on this, got AI to do an independent review, and we're 97.5% correct for the past 187 days. We were only wrong 3 days. So this report is incredibly powerful. We use it in the trading room every single day. Just sitting in the truck, stop watching you with the volume on low. Cheers, Pep. Keep trucking. Yeah. He's pulled over. All right. What can I do here? How can I? It's just stopped me writing. What have I done here? Where am I? Oh, I'm flipping adverts all over the place, I tell you. Open conversation panel. There we go. I don't know why I can't write. Don't know why it's doing that. But hey ho. Right. So anyway, but hi Pep. Good that you're catching up. Ah, it's now allowed me to. Hi Pep. So this is just someone to produce. And he tells you all the trades that we're doing really. And then the last two, as you can see, I put in there. I leave you the 7 or 8 out. The focus being, this is for trading, and we don't want to be. What I want to be able to do for the room is to build for the room to try and make 1% a day or more, which is 5% a week, which is around about 600% a year compounded, which is phenomenal. Actually, we don't usually talk like this, do we, on YouTube, because we get a lot of dissenters. We do YouTube to help people and help understand what we actually do in my private room. And every single trade in live trade we do, like today, is recorded. And it has been since September 2019, every single day. So we don't just claim things, they're recorded so we can go back and have a look at it. All these are as well. But the report really starts at the top. Are we risk on or risk off? Why we risk on, risk off? What happened the previous day? What are all the daily pivots? Summary of what's happened overnight so you can get your mind in the right direction. And then the significant economic events that are going to happen today. And so you can hold on and be aware. And then again, what's going to happen today with the NFP and all the major things that are going to hit. So it's just that's a tool from some of the data. And then that's posted in here. Bonk. Bring that across in news channel. So that's posted every single morning to give everyone a heads up of what's hot, what's not, and what's going on. And then not independently, if people want to do pivots, then they can do all the pivots as well. And then when we're not live, I'm giving out all the trades. So this was this morning. Was it this morning? Yes, this morning. You can see all the bots that are making money. Markets flying up. Hasn't yet quite hit the target that I called it, 50.79. And you know, this was the DAX close, come down, hit the target this morning, closing gap, nice and easy. And then just all this, you know, I'm talking and waffling too much. Let's get back to the trading. So, have we been stopped here? Is this, oh, hang on a second, what's going on here? Where's the trade gone?
Yeah, it's been stopped.
Ah, right, yeah, we were stopped just here, weren't we? They stopped us under that swing low. So a wee bit unfortunate. Now that we've got this pattern down at this lower level, we can't rely on 5-minute bar things, especially when we now can see that, you know, we've got the market with, although we've got higher lows, we now have lower highs. So really, we want to see that fractal broken out here now, or we revert to 15 minutes. So when we're going down to the 5 minutes, we get a failure on the 5 minutes, but we've got a really good signal on the 5 minute. It's now telling you the market is too potentially volatile to actually take another 5-minute bar unless the structure changes. In other words, if we break this structure here and then take a trade off, or we need to revert to a 15-minute signal and start to look at that. Now, if you remember, I'd said that the market was putting in a nice flat bottom. And as it happened, when that market was developing in 15 minutes, it didn't put a flat bottom and it put an indecision candle in. So now we are either waiting for a fractal breakaway. Whoops. You can turn the fractals on without making a mess. That's a 15-minute fractal. It's also a 5-minute fractal. There, 5-minute fractal. So we want structure to change, because at the moment we get a disappearing pen. Is that the magic pen? That's a smart pen. We don't want a smart pen. We want a disappearing pen. So we've got this here, lower lows and lower lows. What we want to, but we've got higher lows and lower highs. So what we want is this to break, to stop this pattern repeating itself, lower highs. We need that to break to then put a higher high. And then we have a structural change, which gives us then the confidence to then trade long again. The market is already long. I moved my stop up, as you know, to here for what was it, 26 pips. So I got stopped out for a full 1% here, and then got stopped out for plus 26 pips as well, profit. So I didn't take the full hit, but we did take a hit. And then the scalping bot here. Where is it? What are the bots that we've got running? Here's the bots that if this will pull up. I should have actually cleared the RAM. This has been running all day, and I've been doing a lot of testing. So, at the moment, we've got BTC and we've got Amazon bots running. This is the scalper. So this is the scalper. It runs long and short. It uses Heikin-Ashi calculations with fractal breakaways. It uses a lead of 4. This one, is it 4 hours? No, it leads on the 10 minutes, honed down into 5 to scalp, and it's stop to entry mechanisms and quite a few other nice little tricks in there that helps us trade. So what I'm going to, how can I get this off now? There we go. Get rid of that trade. We could go out, have a little look at the BTC, look at Amazon. We've got this trader coming on. Pac-Man relents at silver. We'll switch to silver bots on tomorrow. So we're in here now, and there's nothing we can do. We can put alerts on. I'll put an alert on here just in case the market comes up a bit more. We'll just have a quick look at that nat gas. I'm not sure whether I want to keep it on or whether I want to take the rupees. I think I'll just leave it. Let's just have a look. Let's take the tracker off. Oh, we're coming up to some interesting resistance here, actually. This is some writing we did the other day. I was explaining to people when the market comes down, consolidates 8 times out of 10, it will leave the consolidation the same way it came, down. And that's exactly what happened. I'll just clean this off because forget to clean these things, it ends up being a flipping messy chart. Get rid of that. So I've got this area where I think I will do before 10 o'clock tonight. I will put an alert into here, and I think if we get a tap back up into here, might just take half off and then let that run. Right, I did say BTC. We were BTC long, short, I think. The market's in again short, or I should say the robots are in 191 points up, and the robots looking for 1,400 pips. So don't need to do anything with that. It's doing its thing. Market's down 15% from when we started our robot pool, but the robot pool now is nearly 6% up, although the actual asset itself is over 15% down. Right, the next one was Amazon, wasn't it? We'd have bought on Amazon. We've got starting to run bots in all the Mag 7s, and that's shorting at the moment. Amazon, which yeah, it's very short. Let's see what that does. It's traded twice today and made bank, and this is in a third time, so we'll see what that does. Quick look at gold before we do you want to go back to the fort? Do you want a quick look at gold? See what's happening with gold. It's trying again with that 5 minute, isn't it? Leave it on 15-minute bar. The thing is with trading, if you do videos, you can always make them exciting, can't you? And flashy, and run your demo accounts and make everything look great. This is real trading. It's not that exciting. Can be a little bit boring, especially listening to me all the time. Evening, AC. Evening. I don't know who AC is, but thank you for coming. Anyone got any questions, you shout out and we'll have a look at answering those for you. Dum, bum, 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 bum. Right. Yeah, 40 odd seconds. Let's see what this new bar, 15-minute bar is going to look like. But the last 15 minutes, and so the bot's starting to make some money. Be quite interesting to see if we get a surge. Oh, hi, Stu. Okay, Matt. Thanks for coming, Matt. Stewie Stroppy is one of, sorry, I shouldn't say that. Stuart is one of the guys that first joined us when we first started many moons ago, actually. So in good company, mate. We've got Andy Argent here and got Bridget in the other room.
Hi, Stuart.
It's a shame you can't talk on YouTube, isn't it? It's all.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, of course. I'll have to look and see if he typed me a hi.
Yeah. It's a shame. It's a shame you can't, chat on YouTube like we can chat into the Zoom room. Even if you do a webinar, you can't chat either. It's just all you can do is project, really. All right. Hi all. Good to hear you. Yeah, Stewie. So kind of things have moved on a lot in the trading room now. Is a lot we're using AI extensively. Although Stuart, you use the AI reports as well. Which what do you think of the daily edge? That's a daily edge that we send out to people who used to trade with us that are like Stuart, very capable traders. We do the research so other people don't have to, and then he uses it as a tool. And there's a few people that are new to what we actually do, and they get hold of the reports, and they use the reports to help guide them, to help them focus on where their money is. But if you put in the room, Stu, your open opinion, good, bad, or indifferent, just be truthful how you find it. And again, when I'm sending all these reports and things out, when you're on the lists, if you've got any views and ideas, then I'm all ears. So yes, very useful, Steve. An extra layer of knowledge which everyone should get. No, bro. Yeah, you're right. Do you know what, man? You're a bit biased. You've been in the room, so you know what we do. But anyone watching on YouTube that don't get it, it's absolute no-brainer. All the analysis every single day to guide you where the money is. Follow the money. And it's on the website. I suppose I should show you where it is, shouldn't I? If anyone wants to go and grab it, if I can move my website across, is it there? There it is. It's in the links in every single video I've got as well as the free stuff that we've got, including, the free 15-minute bar guide. Ta-da! Yeah. If you have that 15-minute guide plus the daily edge, you understand why traders fail, and you can manage your risk. There's no reason whatsoever that you shouldn't be able to hone those skills. And if you've already got the skills, start coining in rupees. So I'll stop waffling. Daily edge. There are, they're not 97.5, 97.8% accurate. And the videos to show you all the stats and how it actually all worked. And that's from a review of 2025. So there's a whole video behind that on YouTube. Anyway, if you go and have a look, you'll be able to see that icon. And it's a whole video on what we do. This is just part of what we do all the time. And then if you want the daily edge, this is the daily edge. If you're uncertain, I say everyone, it's a no-brainer. All right, I forgot about this. Yeah, people have written about it as well. So everyone that's got it just thinks it's the dog's what's it. It's helped everybody. If it stops helping people, then of course don't get it. But it's 15 quid for what is it? 20 or more issues of market intelligence every single day. Right. There's my sales pitch gone. I'm not a salesman, so that's about as good as you're going to get. Right. But if you're serious, you should be getting that. Right. We've not done much on the American markets, have we? We've just been focusing on natural gas. Crude's already at the targets that we put down. Nat gas is well into the money. We've smashed gold a few times, but just lost one this evening. What else have we done? Let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look at what's the S&P doing. Now, I've not put the pivots on the. Oh, that's pretty flat, isn't it? I've not done that. These are the old pivots on the S&P. Just have a quick look at where's the closing gap. 6941. 6941. Oh, it's just hanging around the close, isn't it? That's not very exciting at all. So there's nothing there. That, of course, up there, that was the pull this down here. This is the response to NFP, bonk, market come down, started to pull back up, which you'll see the same in the euro USD. There's that euro USD spike when you get power on the dollar. it comes screaming down. And you'll see that on the Dixie as well, which is a dollar basket. There, power. And if the dollar basket goes up, then you will certainly see Euro USD go in the opposite direction, and you'll see cable the same, and you'll see USD Japani the same. USD will go up, and Japanese yen will go down. In fact, let's have a look. I shouldn't say these things without checking first, really. But these are the things where you learn the personalities of things and how things move. So you don't really USD Japani, isn't it? USD Japani. So that should have had a spike up. There we go. Bonk. That's quite a split decision, that one, wasn't it? But nevertheless, nice green Ikeneshi candle. You know, a huge candle. So US 500, there's nothing really moving, is there? Gold's moving, crude's moving. That gas has been moved. So we're looking at NASDAQ at 25,127, 25,127, 25,127. Ah, so the gap did close officially. Yeah. Yeah. So there's a 230 open. Market came down, closed the gap. What about the Dow? Dow's been in setting all-time record highs. It's had 3 all-time record highs on the bounce. How is it the Dow? How the Dow's going to close today? New York. Oh, what day was that? No, it wasn't today. So there was yesterday's all-time record, intraday all-time record high. The close today was 5188. 5188. All pretty dour, all pretty flat in the American markets. The excitement's been on gold. I've got to run, Steve. See you in the morning in the live room. Thanks for the evening. Cheers.
Cheers, Steve. Thank you.
No worry. Cheers, guys. I'm going to run myself as well. I think we're all pretty flat. Let's have a look at what's happened to gold.
Thanks, Steve.
We'll be up at 10 to live at 10 to 8 again tomorrow.
I'm still in gold.
Is that Bridget shouting?
Booby hoo. I'm still in my gold.
Well, yeah, we're in gold on the letting the bots take the strain.
Yeah. No, I'm
Yeah,
manual.
we're on a breakout now. So this could easily run into 10 o'clock.
Yep, exactly.
This could easily run at 10 o'clock. So I'm going to take this trade very fast, guys. No messing. There's my breakaway up here. So I'm going to take that. And I'm going to take that at 11 and 11. And I'm going to smash that button as soon as I've done that for a 2% again to run into there. There it is, right on the nose there. Bang. There we are. We have broken this level. We have broken out the breakaway. So yeah, that
Alert trigger.
could be quite good. We'll have a bit of that. I've just said what I've just looked at what I've just typed in YouTube. Cheers, guys, not cheers. Yeah, I would have thought I'd comment from my room to see what the bloody hell you're doing. But hopefully, we might do these on a regular basis on Wednesday evenings. It's better than sat drinking whiskey or Prosecco. In fact,
Do both.
Prosecco's come down about $150 a bottle. Because of Valentine's Day, isn't it? So I just had to go and stock up with a few cheeky bottles.
Oh dear, if only I was a drinker. I'm sure I'd be happier.
Oh God, yeah, you're an odd bod, aren't you? I forgot about that. Yeah, you do drink, you just fall over on the fumes.
Well, yeah, exactly. But that's why I don't drink. I don't drink often. it's a rare event.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
it's 'cause I always feel so bad in the morning as well.
Yeah, I wish I didn't. But I just love it.
Oh, I like it, but it just makes me feel so bloody ill.
Right. Right. Well, if there's any questions at all, guys, on in the room or on YouTube before I go?
No.
No, all good.
No. So, Paul, what day
Hi.
is it tomorrow?
Thursday.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, well, if your back's up to it, we can do some tomorrow on a mentoring session if you want,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sounds good.
and that cover the topics that you'd mentioned.
Yeah, just threw a couple of ideas out. We don't have to get through every single one of them. Just it's good to have a bit of a direction, isn't it?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, cool.
Okay, I'll give you a shout. So I'm for a session with Ija at 3:30 UK. So, and I'm off to the gym at 7 o'clock at 3:30, 4:30. Because your 1 hour sessions usually end up being 2.5, don't they? And because it's morning for you though in America, isn't it? It's
What now? Now it's 4 o'clock
well,
in the
not now. I
afternoon.
mean, at 3:30 in the afternoon, it's what's that?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
what 10 o'clock in the morning. Right, I'll give you a
Fuck.
shout anyway, and we can arrange something. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to leave the bots on, leave this trade into running into 10 o'clock, and I will wish you all good night, and see you all in the room in the morning. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.
Cheers, Steve.
Boom, boom, boom.